improved to 13-6 overall. Cumberland took the opener today by a score of 10-2. Next up, the Bulldogs will be on the road to Henderson, Tennessee for a game with Reed Hardeman tomorrow. The game will not be on the radio. The Bulldogs will be back on the radio this weekend as they travel to Shawnee State up in Ohio for a pair of games. Well, in fact, a 3-game conference series. Friday single starts at 1. Saturday's doubleheader begins at 11. Pre-game show 20 minutes before game time on WCOR AM 1490. For Lindsey Wilson, England Smith picks up the win. He improves to 1-2 on the season. 5 1/3 innings of work, 9 hits, 5 runs, all of those earned. No walks, 4 strikeouts for England Smith. Daniel Pulliam comes in, works the final 1 2/3, gets the save, scatters 3 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Jake Collier started, took the loss for the Bulldogs. Collier on the season evens his record at 1-1. 3 innings of work, 7 hits, 6 runs, all of those earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. The Green Boys pitched. Kevin P. Green worked 2 innings, 3 hits, no runs, faced 7 batters. Kevin T. Green worked 2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, struck out 2, and faced 9 batters. For the Bulldogs today, Daniel Harrison 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, had a pair of doubles. Brody Ross 3 hits, 3 for 4 with 1 RBI and a run scored. Richie Seaton 1 for 3, run scored and an RBI. Craig Monson 2 for 4, 1 run scored and an RBI. Justin Johnson 2 for 4, 1 run scored, and Corey Urquhart 1 hit in 4 trips and a run scored. The big blow today, Andino, the left fielder for Lindsey Wilson, with a grand slam. 2 for 4 on the day, 4 RBIs for Andino. Once again, Lindsey Wilson, 7 runs on 13 hits, no errors. Cumberland, 5 runs on 12 hits and 2 errors. Bulldogs drop to 9-5-1 on the season. Lindsey Wilson improves to 13-6, and Woody Hunt has joined us here in the press box. Let's take a quick 30-second break, and we'll get everything set up to talk to the head coach of the Bulldogs after this word.
Got a sports team? Need team apparel? Southeast Impressions is the place to go. Southeast Impressions can put your team logo on t-shirts, jerseys, hats, jackets, gear bags, or just about anything you want. Don't have a logo? Southeast Impressions has an in-house artist who can help you design a custom logo. From start to finish, Southeast Impressions can help your team get the look they want. Southeast Impressions, Bay Court in Lebanon, or call 443-4700.
Woody Hunt, head coach of the Bulldogs, has joined us here in the press box. Woody, you got a sweep. Did you notice any rust out of your kids? It has been a while since we've been on the field.
Well, a little bit from pitching staff. We just wasn't sharp on the mound today. Gomez wasn't sharp, and Collier wasn't. And it's been almost 2 weeks since Collier's pitched, and it's been a while since Gomez has been out there. So it's very important that we get these innings in before this weekend, and that was our goal, and we were hoping to win some games too. But we made a competitive day. We played good for the most part. We had a breakdown in that second game, and 1 inning we made some errors, and then execute the bunt defense there, and gave them a couple of walks, and they got the big grand slam, which is a big factor of the game, of course. And but our kids kept battling, and we had a chance to win the game at the last. I was very confident that at 6th inning we had Corey up, and I thought he would bang one through. But you know, he's a good player, and we got to keep going to him. So.
Woody, to get a split today, you haven't been on the field in a while. Offensively, your kids really rang the bats. 12 hits in the second game, 10 runs in the opener.
Well, we just taken it as a challenge to respond to the adversity we've been facing. You know, we've lost a lot of players. Everybody knows that. We can't feel sorry for ourselves, and I just tell the guys we just got to go out and play and have no fear about what they're doing, and we're trying to find what we can put out there. And, you know, we have a little freshman who stepped up today in Henson, and, you know, Henson's got a pretty good swing. We'll continue to see what he can do. And you know, so we're trying to find ourselves right now and see what we can do. When we get Varus back, that will give us more flexibility with our defense and all that. So, you know, we just got to hang on until we get everybody back in there. We know we've lost Robert for the rest of the year and the other players for the rest of the year, so we're just going to go with it. But our team, you know, we battled hard today, and for the most part, we had a pretty good effort.
You've got to like the fact that they came out and scratched and clawed. They got down 6-0 in the second game, battled back, and never really gave in any at all in the batter's box.
No, we didn't. And you know, we had a chance to score in the sixth inning, and just couldn't do it. And I felt even good with Daniel at the plate with the wind blowing. If he could catch one in the air, it might carry out of here. And I was hoping for a dramatic finish there, but we didn't quite hit it. But, you know, we're just going to keep battling, and, you know, and as the day was just a good day to play, we had to get the innings in.
You were excited about the opportunity to finally get out of that building and get over here and play some baseball today, and I think your kids kind of felt that way as well.
Well, we were just excited to play today, and like you say, we've been inside so long. We did practice yesterday on the field, and it was fine, but, you know, when you take that many days off in baseball, you know, it harms you. You know, your momentum, your hand-eye coordination, and all that. So
you got to play and play and play.
You got to play a lot. Baseball's a game. You have to play a lot, and you can't just sit a whole week or two and not play. And but I think they played yesterday, in fact, but we didn't have a chance to play this weekend, and I thought we did okay with that, considering the fact.
A lot of respect between these two programs. You know Jonathan Burton from his time at Trevecca. Mantooth, a guy from right here in Wilson County. I know that your staff knows their staff. A lot of respect there.
Yeah, they're good guys, Jonathan and Mike. You know, I've known Mike a long time, and Jonathan, I remember both of them as high school players and things, and so, you know, they've done a good job up there. They got Lindsey Wilson's got, you know, had a great year last year, and they're following up with a good year this year, and with their best two guys on the mound, they can be very tough, you know, so they'll be a tough out in the tournament, whoever plays them with their starting pitching. But, you know, I think that, you know, they respect what we can do, too, and what we have done, and they know that we've been banged up and all that, but they're not going to feel sorry for us. I can tell you that right now. So, you know, they got a good team, and we feel like we can have a good one, too, and this is the last time we play them until maybe this conference tournament.
You go to Henderson tomorrow at Freed-Hardeman. Who are you going to throw tomorrow?
We're going to throw Einhart tomorrow, and we'll kind of protect his innings, too, so we can keep everybody fresh for the weekend, because you got to have everybody available for the weekend. So we got it's a game that we feel is very important to win, and they got a good ball club. Last time I think we tied them 8-8, and they got jumped out to a big lead 7-2 when we caught them and tied it up, and just couldn't quite do the score at last inning. But it'll be a tough game for us on the road, but again, just be good to play.
If you can't get a sweep, a split's not bad.
Well, the first win we felt good about, and we was hoping that, I thought if Collier's on, I think we had a chance to win that ball game, and that stops that big inning, but he just wasn't on today, but we got to keep going back to him. We had no other choice.
Woody, thanks for the time. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you on the weekend.
Okay, thanks.
Woody Hunt, head coach of the Bulldogs. Let's take a 60-second break. We'll be right back with some final comments